Today I'm celebrating Roger Eno, a musician who is a beautiful pianist. I absolutely fell in love with his piano pieces, one album in particular called Voices that I came to know of around the time that I was discovering his brother Brian Eno's music. I feel sad that when even on his Wikipedia page it's mentioned as musician and Brian Eno's brother. And it must be funny for people who have very famous siblings, that they carry this association sometimes through the rest of their lives. But they have collaborated on music together, and whereas Brian Eno seemed to be very much the person who conceived of the idea of ambient music, or at least he's been accredited with it, and certainly did so much to publicize an attitude to creating soundscapes that mimic the complexity of silence that we find in nature, creating these natural audio environments that create a feeling of peace and calm. They were both amazing exponents of that, and yet Roger Eno has done it through the creation of extremely slowly evolving melodies, just using the piano very often. And as someone who loves the piano, I really fell in love with that music. He's had one of the details that I found about his professional work also was that he spent a lot of time working in care, supporting individuals that maybe had emotional or mental difficulties. And I really I've always imagined him playing the piano, and whether or not it ever happened, I could imagine the sense of calm that he may have brought the patients that he was working with through his music. I don't know if they ever had the opportunity to sit with him whilst he played the piano, but I hope so. I believe that he lived in an environment where he was doing that kind of work for some years. So whether or not that's entirely accurate or not, I'm not sure, but I just have this image, and I really hope that happened. He's continued to produce beautiful music throughout his lifetime, and although I know much less about him than I know about his brother's work, it's touched me equally profoundly. And so today I'm celebrating Roger Eno.